Okay, finally back. And it's going to be a little weird because I'm trying to zone in so you can see it better and then also stand and not be weird. But same thing for our second division problem. We look at the first digit in our dividend and see if it is the same or larger than our divisor. If it's the same or larger, we can divide into it. If it's not, then we would have to go to the next number. So we're figuring out how many 2's are in 7. Count by 2's till you say the number 7 from your mouth or something close to it without going over it, or make 7 marks and circle every group of 2, or just know 2, 4, 6, that's 3 2's that are in 7. So we put our 3 up top so that we can do our pickle. And that helps to remind us to multiply our 2 outside numbers, the number on the roof and the number to the side of the house. 3 times 2 equals, very good. And then subtract. 7 minus 6 is 1. Then we compare. Is 1 less than 2? Barely, but it is, so we're good. Then we bring down. Bring down our 4 next to our 1, and that gives us a whole new number. Our new number is 14, and now we are dividing 14 by our 2. Again, count by 2's till you say 14 from your mouth, or get as close to it as you can without going over, or make 14 marks and circle every group of 2. But we should know 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 is going to equal 7. So we put a 7 over our 4. After we divide, what do we have to do? 5 steps of division. Good. We have to multiply again. Very good. Multiply 7 times 2, which equals 14. Then we subtract all over again for the second time. 14 minus 14. And then compare. Is 0 less than 2? It is. So now we bring down. And we bring down the 0. And we have to ask the same question because we have to do our 5 steps of division. All over again for the third time. What do we need to ask? How many 2's are in 0? And that is an easy answer because you're counting to nothing. So how many 2's are in nothing? Obviously, it's going to be our 0. We put our 0 up top so that we can multiply it again. 0 times 2 equals, write it underneath so we can subtract for the third time. 0 minus 0 equals 0. Compare for the third time. And then there is another number to bring down. We bring down our 2. And we ask the same question. How many 2's are in 2? Count by 2 till you say 2, or make 2 marks and circle every group of 2. 2. Our 1 always, our answer quotient always goes on the top. And then we multiply for the fourth time. Our 1 times our outside number of 2. That's what we're dividing by. 1 times 2 equals, put that underneath so I can subtract. 2 minus 2. Compare. When there's nothing left to bring down, we're done. But we're not done because we need to put our comma. I know some of you were probably yelling that at me. And we need to check 3,701 times 2. 1 times 2. Very good. 0 times 2. 7 times 2. Carry over the 1 with a plus sign in front of it. And 3 times 2 plus 1. And check to see that they're equal. And if they both equal each other, then you are officially done. So yesterday we started, well, actually a couple days ago, we talked about mixed numbers. And mixed numbers are, we said, 2 numbers that are not 2 numbers, they're a whole number and a fraction. So it's important to understand and know, I'm going to move that just a little bit, sorry for the noise, to understand that that's what we have when we have our whole number with a fraction with it. That is called a mixed number. With our mixed numbers, I'm going to move you guys. I'm sorry. Doing a lot of movement here. With our mixed numbers, you can add and subtract them. Now, when you are adding and subtracting mixed numbers, it's going to be a very, very simple thing to do, because the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to add or subtract the fraction side. And you know, when we add or subtract fractions, we only have to worry about what? The numerator, right? Our numerator, which is on top, is the only thing that we have to worry about, because the denominator stays the same. So 5/7/8 plus 2/8 equals 7/8. And we write that right underneath, just like we would in any other addition problem. Then we add our whole numbers together. 6 plus 2 equals 8. And that's it. That's how you would add or subtract a mixed number. So it's very simple to do, but you just have to remember the steps. It's always about the steps with arithmetic. Do the steps and don't try to skip them, because that makes it harder, okay? So we have the same thing over here with our subtraction. I'll do it a little bit closer. When you have subtraction, it's the exact same thing. You are going to subtract your fraction side. 6/9 minus 4/9. All you have to worry about is the 6 minus 4. And writing that answer on the top. Just remember to watch your signs when you're doing this today. And then we simply subtract just like we would in our regular subtraction, starting from our ones place and going over from right to left. 6 minus 2 and 3 minus 1. Excellent. So our answer for 36 and 6/9 minus 12 and 4/9 would be 24 and 2/9. Another example. Look again carefully. The first thing that we do is what? The fraction side. Very good. Add our fractions together. 1/4 plus 2/4 equals 3/4. And then I simply start with my whole numbers. 4 plus 6, carry over. 1 plus 1 plus 2. Excellent. 40 and 3/4. Pretty easy, right? Not very hard at all. One last one for you to do, just to make sure it's settled in your minds and your brains. We always start, when we're doing mixed numbers, adding and subtracting them, start with your fraction side first. 7/9 minus 2/9 equals 5/9. Very good. And then subtract the whole number side. 9 minus, and even if it's the whole number is something that needs to be borrowed and carried and all of that, you're just going to do it just like we normally would. So 9 minus 6 is 3, and 2 minus 1, 1, 13 and 5/9. So I hope that helped with your page today and that you were able to see that. Sorry it's a little late getting to you. I'm trying to upload them as quickly as I can, but hopefully that helped. I'll see you soon.